Hi everyone! So this screencast is going to take you through how to use the website Tagxedo, which can be found at www.tagxedo.com. And this is the main page that you'll come up to once you actually get to the site. As you can see, there are some examples down here, as well as a whole gallery of examples that you can look through to see what others have created. Or if you're ready to get started yourself, you can click on this create icon right here. And what it will do is it will pull up a pre-made word cloud of Abraham Lincoln with a bunch of buzzwords, Lincoln, President, United States, in the shape of his face. And as you can see, as I scroll over, I can make some of the words bigger. For example, if I scroll over war, it will bring it up. Or this word here, I'm not really sure what it is, it's a little small. I can bring up territory, it looks like. And the words that are used most often, or most often related with Abraham Lincoln, are the ones that will come up larger. So Lincoln will come up bigger, Union, slavery, president. Those things were obviously words that came up more frequently in whatever the creator of this word cloud used to generate it. So in order to create your own, what you do is you go over here and under the Words tab, if you click on Load, you'll see three different options. The first, you can browse for a file. So if you have a speech or an essay that you've written saved on your computer, you can browse for it and it will pull the words from there. You can pull from a website, and I'm a baseball fan, so I'll check out www.mlb.com and hit submit. And what this will do is it will pull all the words from the website and it will gather the ones that are used most frequently and make those larger. So for example, you can see MLB, player information, standings, league. Those are all things that came up more often on the site. And something like, let's see, what's this here, toolbar, came up a little bit less frequently, so that's why it's smaller. Now if I wanted to generate my own, I could do that as well. I don't necessarily have to go off a website, so I'll clear this out. And you can either type it in freehand or you can copy and paste. I'm going to copy and paste in my philosophy of education and click submit. And so it's going to generate a word cloud. So you can see within my philosophy I used the words discovery, understand, classroom, environment, students, those types of things. The words that are larger are the ones that I used most often. Now I don't really think that Abraham Lincoln's head is the appropriate shape for this type of document, so I'm going to change the shape, and I can go all the way down here to options and click on this shape toolbar, and it will give me a lot of preloaded shapes. So you can sort through them. There are bats, there are coffee mugs, shamrocks. I like this handprint here, so I'll click on this. You also have a chance to add an image yourself, so if you had an image that you wanted to turn into a shape, you could do that as well. So I'll turn mine into a handprint, and as you can see it comes up like this. It's in the shape of a hand. So if I wanted to change the layout of the words, I can hit this respin button and that will just rearrange where the words are on the page. I can change the orientation by either hitting this respin or going to the menu. Right now it's listed under any, which means it can go in any direction, horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. If I wanted the words just horizontally, I could click on that and it would come up with the words just listed horizontally. Just vertical, the same thing, it would be just vertically. And horizontal and vertical makes it almost boxy looking so that they're all nice and neat and you don't get those diagonals. I can change the font again by hitting this respin or by going to the font menu. So if I wanted to change it, say, to this freezer here, I could change that. If I wanted to change the theme, which is all the colors, I could either hit the respin and have it choose it itself, or I could go through, and as you can see there are a ton of different options for what the backgrounds are, what the other letter colors are. So I'll change it here to FFT. And I don't really like that one, so I can change it to denim. I can switch it as many times as I would like. And close it out. And for this color respin, if I click this respin, it'll just change the color of the different words that are on the page. So once I'm happy with what I've got, I can go up, I can print it, or I can save it. So if you hit print, it will just go to your regular printer. If you hit save, it's going to pull this up, and it looks complicated, but it's a lot easier. You can save it as a thumbnail, which is just a small little version of the image, or you can save it as an image itself. I usually choose this 250 kp because that seems large enough for me. So I click this, and then I'm going to save it to my desktop, or you can save it anywhere really on your computer that you would like. Philosophy. And I'm going to save it as a JPEG. And if I minimize my screen, you can see that my image is saved right there. I can open it up, and it works just like a regular picture image. So that is how you use Tagxedo.